Hello guys, welcome back to Mynnnat.com Creativity Through Chess, Chapter 72, The Power of a Quiet Move. Anatoly Karpov, born 1951 in Russia, became Grandmaster at the age of 19 and won more tournaments than any other chess player so far. Garry Kasparov, born 1963 in Azerbaijan as Garry Weinstein, became the youngest world chess champion at the age of 22. He took the crown from Karpov in 1985 after 10 years of Karpov leading the rankings to start a long and emotional period of rivalry between the two. It is now 1 year later, 1986 in London, and the two giants are standing in the ring again. We are 32 moves into the second game out of 24. Both players are in time trouble, and the pressure is intense. Kasparov, in white, doesn't see an opportunity to gain advantage and plays carefully to keep the balance and eventually draw. Here are the next few moves from the actual game. White knight to e3, black knight to f6, aiming to capture on e4. White can't really hold to the isolated pawn on e4 and focuses on making way on his queen side. Rook takes on b6. Black knight takes e4 and is now threatening check on f2. White prefers to take another pawn on a6. Black rook calls for action, check and threatening h2, making way on king side. The race is on, where each player tries to clear a way on each side. White king to d3 and black knight moves to d6. Spoiler, this is going on and on until they both agree on a draw. Let's get back now to our starting point. The post-game analysis showed that it was at this stage that Kasparov missed the winning move. Can you see it? Pause and take a moment to think. If you saw it, well done. You have a potential of a great chess player. Yes, that's right. Rook to c7. This move is so quiet that Kasparov didn't even thoroughly consider it, but it's really very powerful. Let's see why. Black has several options. For example, he can move king to d8, but then rook captures knight on d7, and what happens when king takes rook? Can you see it? That's right, a deadly fork by white knight on e5, and the game is practically over, with white holding a clear advantage. Going back to our starting point, let's analyze another possible move by black, rook to c3. Can you see why this move is a non-starter? That's right, white king to d2. Let's go back again and check another option for black. How about moving rook to f6, guarding b6 from white knight? Can you guess white's move now? Yes, knight to e5, creating pressure on black knight on d7. Black king can move to d6, hoping to exchange knight. Note that white doesn't have to move its rook, but instead, white knight takes black knight on d7. Black king can't take white rook, as the white knight is now threatening his rook on f6, but black can still win a knight back by moving rook to f7. What should white do at this position? That's right, rook to c6, check. White shouldn't worry about king takes rook. Can you see why? Yes, that's right, the same knight fork drill we saw before. So, black king captures knight on d7, but white rook then starts to collect pawn after pawn, and once again, white has a clear advantage in pawn numbers and structure. In this episode, we saw the power of a quiet move, not a capture or heroic sacrifice, and yet moves which are sometimes real game breaker. That's all for now. The full game, as always, can be found below the YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed this episode by Mynnnat.com. If you did, please give us a like and go check our Amazon store for our unique chess sets. Discounts coupon available on our site. The links are just below the video.